So this is UFC 305. Dricus du Plessis defends his middleweight title with wide fourth round win by submission on Israel Adesanya. He looked gassed, he looked hot, but it's Israel Adesanya, but Dricus du Plessis just looks like a champion now. When the game started, Israel Adesanya was having the better of him. The UFC middleweight champion solidified his first title defense with a fourth round win by submission over former champion Israel Adesanya on Saturday or Sunday morning, reversing a fight that was much not going his way to notch his first title defense. After a somewhat even first two rounds, Adesanya grabbed momentum with surgical body shots in the third and was the strong favorite on the life of, yes, he was the favorite to win as the game progressed. But the larger du Plessis was having his takedown stuffed and clearly having a good time until a shot in the fourth round wobbled Israel Adesanya enough for the South African to put him back on the ground. That's his main tactics. According to him, "I just made a stupid, dumb mistake on the ground," Adesanya said after the fight. Finally, Dricus du Plessis got his arm in the right place and submitted Adesanya with a rear neck choke, continuing his undefeated run in the UFC despite a hostile crowd in Australia. The crowd was just rooting for Israel Adesanya, but he eventually won. It was a brutal way to lose for Adesanya, who was fighting to become the second fighter to notch 3 separate reigns with a UFC belt. After Randy Couture, his striking was looking like his classic vintage, and he was winning enough exchanges that the most likely outcomes were a decision win or the body shots adding up to a finish. Instead, he is now left without much of a path to another title shot. There was some acknowledgement of retirement speculation in the octagon after the fight, but Israel Adesanya said he is not leaving. As for Dricus du Plessis, he's now beaten 3 of the past 4 middleweight champs in a row, with Adesanya, since Strickland, Robert Whittaker, and all. A rematch with one of them could be the next step, or he could face the 4th remaining champ. That could be Alex Pereira. Assuming current light heavyweight, the former middleweight champ Alex Pereira is serious with his tweet. He said he is set to, have a match with Dricus du Plessis. Israel Adesanya was already getting emotional. According to him, he made a mistake. How will you know that this is a guy who would like to, defeat his opponents by submission, by rolling you on the floor, calling around you, trying to hold you down on the ground, on the floor. So you shouldn't have followed for him. Israel Adesanya just made a terrible mistake, just like he admitted. Well, there's always a next time. This is Dricus du Plessis' first title defense, as they will expect for UFC middleweight champ. Let's see if he should defend that. Israel Adesanya defended his title up to 3 or 4 times and he still had it. So let's see, second title defense, if Dricus du Plessis will be able to continue to remain a champion. But all I can say now is congratulations to Dricus du Plessis, just like he wants us to call him, first residing African. Why will he be asking Israel Adesanya to retire? Israel Adesanya is not retiring. He said he's not leaving, so he's still in UFC. Maybe in UFC 306. We'll see what happens.